All right, welcome back, everybody. Hear Me Out podcast. Got a special episode joined by my brother BT. As always, man. How's it going, brother?
Man, I'm all right. I'm all right, man. How are you?
Man, doing well, man. We're joined by my cousin, by my good friend, man. You know, I've grown up with my brother Mike, man. Mike Fernandez, bro. How's it going, man?
What up, guys? Pleasure being on here, man. I really fuck with, what you guys are doing on the podcast. And it's really a pleasure to come on, man, for sure.
We're here to talk some sports, man, but we're going to go ahead and start with the Major League Baseball. So the Major League Baseball, those that have followed sports over the years have realized that the common thing that people hear about Major League Baseball is that it's America's pastime, that it's America's most popular sport. And over the years, other sports leagues like Major League or like the National Football League and National Basketball Association have overtaken the MLB in terms of popularity. So we'll just go right into it and talk about what happened. Mike, being the baseball, connoisseur that he is, he played high school ball, played college ball. He knows a lot about baseball. So let's go ahead and, man, I want to ask you, what happened to the MLB? Where did it go from the America's pastime to where it's at right now? How did that happen?
So listen, man, first of all, I think the most important thing to talk about baseball, right, is that the sport itself is old as shit, right? Like, baseball is a super old sport, very, conservative roots, right? Like, I think, Major League Baseball was founded in like 1869 or something like that. So we're talking about a sport that goes back, centuries, right? So what's going on with baseball now is that it's getting a little outdated. And it's not, it's no longer, you can say that it's America's pastime because it's been around for so long, but it's no longer really appealing, right, to society today. Major League Baseball as an organization has always been, super conservative, right? And I think that society is definitely going in a direction right now where it's a lot more progressive. I mean, as you guys, see, and I'm sure we're going to talk about later in the podcast, about NBA, WNBA, MLS, really yesterday was a historic day where, where major sports organizations like all postpone games, right? So like I said, I think society's going in, a completely new direction, and baseball's kind of being left behind because a lot of what's going on in baseball is just old, right? Like in baseball, Major League Baseball is kind of an organization that hasn't necessarily allowed its players to really express who they actually are. So, there's a lot of different factors that I'll go into, throughout the podcast, talking about why I think MLB has kind of been left behind. But, the biggest part of it is just an outdated sport. And, Major League Baseball is kind of trying to change that now, but it's a lot to go into it.
Yeah, man, one thing that a lot of people have started to dive more into the NBA over leagues like the NFL and the MLB is that it's a much more player-friendly league where guys are able to speak their truth, speak their minds without having to worry too much about the ramifications. Brooks, what is your opinion on this whole MLB debate that we're having here? How it's it's kind of slipping from the limelight. What is your thoughts on that?
Well, like cousin Mike here stated, I mean, it's one of the oldest sports in the country, and it's a country steeped in a whole lot of tradition, right? You have a lot of these so-called unwritten rules, right?
Yeah.
Where, you hit a home run, you're not supposed to have fun and flip the bat. You're not supposed to showboat, you're not supposed to do a whole bunch of things. And I think that when you're a kid and you think of sports that are fun, you don't necessarily always think of baseball as being a fun sport. You may think of, let's say, basketball, let's say football, soccer, easily accessible sports that you can play anytime that you want. All you need is a football, all you need is a basketball and a rim, all you need is a goal and a soccer ball. Like, baseball, there's a whole bunch of things that you need for that. And I think that's a part of it too, and just not being able to appeal beyond past that lily white fan base that they have, 55, 60 plus years old, whatever it may be.
Thank you for watching this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment on this latest video. Hit on the notification bell for the latest on pop culture, progressive politics, and sports. See you later.